challenging thing, that you cannot say no, isn't it? So there are several books you can read. There are several videos in YouTube you can watch, and also you are being trained. So you should be probably fortified with the ways how to say no. But that doesn't mean that you have to say no every time you are told to do something, right? So the choice of no has to be very, very well thought, well processed. Whether the no should be said or not. Suppose your boss comes and tells you, or your person, colleague comes and tells you that I won't be able to come tomorrow. Maybe the colleague comes and tells you, I may not be coming tomorrow. I have a very important file to be taken care of. Could you do that for me tomorrow? Saying no here may not be a very ideal thing to do. Okay, so you must see where you are placed, and you can always give him a positive reply with a time. That maybe I won't be doing it the first thing, but then rest assured, I will be completing it. This is also no. That maybe if my work is not over, then your work will not be complete. Okay. No always does not call for a no. Alright. Second slide please. Where is the question? So why is it hard to say no? Can anybody tell me why it is difficult to say no?
The response of that person may be fighting.
Yeah. Why it is difficult for you to say no?
We thought that why the front person will
because the respect of the
Person
people.
in front of you.
Yes.
Front person only Shankar can say.
Yeah.
concerned person what
It is patent with Shankar.
This
The word is patent with
this
Shankar.
is copyright.
Yeah, it's copyright.
Yes. Patented. Yes.
why concerned person will think about it after saying no.
Yes. We are more worried about what is the other person going to
Think about
feel.
Yeah, feel. All right.
In the process, what do you do?
Yes, thinking how to express
Before
yourself.
thinking, you start feeling that if I say no, what will he feel? He might not talk to me later. This, that.
All
So many unnecessary, unwarranted thoughts going and crossing your mind. Why you should be going into that? So we will learn about it, how to overcome this challenge too. There is another way, another thing why you say no is you're unsure. You're unsure of your availability. You're unsure of your ability, whether you'll be able to do that work or not. There can be so many things for saying no. There cannot be only denial. And no, I don't want to do this work. Oh, that can be rude for ourselves to think about such things about somebody else. Right? Sometimes your relationships break because of no. Because none of us thought that how the no could be portrayed, how the no could be displayed, isn't it? And we never gave it a thought that why this no has come, why the denial has come, isn't it? It's very, very important. Next is sense of insecurity that we just discussed, that we will lose somebody's friendship, we will lose a relationship, we might not get help from the person second time or some other time when we need help, so we will not say no today. That is sense of insecurity. So you should be able to overcome such challenges. Sometimes no is the wrong word. So a better choice of word, just I said, that no should not always have no. It can have a different way to say. Okay. It should be diplomatic.
Yes.
Next slide, please. What are the consequences of saying no? And is it worth? Consequences of saying no is first frustration. You really feel frustrated after saying no. My God, I've already said no. Now what do I do? Now the time you are investing in getting frustrated, that much of time you could have utilized in doing that work. Isn't it? So it was quite redundant and quite unnecessary for you on your part to say no if you had to dwell on this frustration. Isn't it? If you're so unsure, if you're so insecure, don't say no. Take up the work. Pile it up on you. Be stressed. Do it. Or else be clear in your mind. Be confident and be transparent in your transactions with people. If you say no, you should mean no. That means you really don't have the time. And you are really incapable. Maybe you will give a suggestion. Yes, this certain person probably is having lesser work in these days. You can ask him, I can guide him while we are doing. So this is a positive way of saying no. So no should not be implied only as negative. It can go as a positive input. Can't we do this?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
We can. That's great. One can't?
Yeah.
Can? Great. Hiraman?
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful.
Ma'am,
So, yes.
sorry for interrupting.
Yes.
Because I think I have to discuss these things. If I am not able to.
I will come down to the discussion of the presentation once the presentation is
Yes.
over.
Okay.
Okay, you note down your
And
point.
when the flow is
Okay.
broken. Yes. We will go back to the slides again. Thank you. So next comes anxiety. Out
Anxiety.
of frustration, anxiety. Anxiety, your palpitation rises. Your several physical discomforts, begins. Is it worth to say no then? And that is precisely why you are learning how to say no. Depression, anger, fear, so many things. These are all negativity which is growing inside you after saying a single word no. If that could have been put in a different way, all the waking hours, the working hours could have been used in a proper way, because every minute of your life is important and it has to work productively. Next slide please. How to say no without feeling guilty. That's the main thing what we feel after saying no, guilty. Guilty because of various reasons, maybe insecurity, what we have already discussed. Right. So how do we say no without feeling guilty? Observe the tendency. Now Mossy keeps on saying no whenever I tell her to do something. That has happened n number of times. Once she comes up and has the audacity and comes and tells me that, yeah, you have to do this when I'm going. Tendency, you see, you have to do. Already I have said no n number of times to the idea. So I'm going and you will have to do this because I think our superior needs this work tomorrow. Why should I be doing this? This file is not mine. There wasn't any request. Why? Isn't it? So you have to observe the tendency. And if a person has a constant tendency of saying no, you have every right to say no. Blunt no. Doesn't matter, because it is indirect education for the person to understand that always saying no is not right, because you will also have to come down to that. Because everybody will have to come to one position one day or the other. It doesn't occur to one person. It occurs to everybody. Life is similar to all. Alright. We need help sometime or the other.
Yes.
So when we are saying no, we must remember that one day we will also require help. And if we have the time and the ability, let us not say no and just find out a common ground how we can accomplish that work what has been asked to be done. Even if it has to be said no, we can find out the solution sitting together, how it can be sorted out. So that gives a we feeling more than a me feeling. no is for me, but starting with discussion of a solution gives a we feeling. Do you all agree?
Yes.
Yes.
All of you?
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Sometimes take time, delay, buy time. Okay, I'll let you know by can I have some time? Can I answer you by tomorrow? Will that be all right with you? Very polite way to say that I need some time to think over and just check what is my work schedule, and I will be able to tell you. So people will always feel good. They will have a hope that you have not outrightly said no, denied, right? Then opt for a more important reason. If you have to opt, give a better reason. It cannot be, अरे यार कल मुझे मंदिर जाना था, मैं कैसे काम करके दूँ? मंदिर तो कभी भी जा सकते. Mandir is not going to run away from the place. Neither you are going to run away. And you never dated God. Did you date God? No. So it's okay. We can go on another day. This work is more important. Work is worship, isn't it? So work has to be accomplished first. So you can always do that. So try for a better, think about a better option if you have one. Alright, if you now want to say no, if you have a better reason to say no, then only blurt out. Otherwise, avoid doing that. Have a policy. I will not do your work, you will not do my work. Straight away. So that is your policy. So nobody will approach you. Neither they will take your work, nor they will ask you to do your work. So that's your policy. If you have already made that a policy, fine. Repeat and rehearse. Now you have to say no. Now how do you say no? A curt no might flare up a big emotional ruckus, and that will turn all the relationships, all the work in the office into rubbles in a minute. So you know tomorrow you have to answer yes or no. So what do? You keep on rehearsing several ways at home, in office, while driving, while traveling, whatever. Keep on rehearsing and learn to say no. Hey, you want to come with me to the party? No, I don't. Hey, would you like to go for a movie? No, I wouldn't like to. Should we have a drink together? No, it is not possible. Can you please get this job done? It's not possible, I believe. Rehearse in very many ways, and you will know how to say no. Can we have the next slide? Ultimately, you have learned, I shall not. Right? If you practice all this. Okay, so I believe now you are quite okay with it.